the process repeated itself. Super lean hippo. Super lean hippo. What's up, my YouTube family, and welcome back to another video today. So, what is my run journey? I'm going to be reviewing my run journey just to tell y'all the story behind all my fitness journey and what it's been like for me. So it started last year, but if you want to go way back, it started in 5th grade, I guess you could say, but I wasn't really into running. When I joined the cross-country team in 5th grade, I did not know what I was joining, actually. I had no idea. I don't remember my PR for the 2-mile for that year. I also did track in 5th grade. Then I skipped it in 6th grade, went back to it in 7th grade because I like the endurance sports. PR that year, final PR for the 2-mile was 14:02, not too great. Did not do track that year. And then 8th grade, did not do it. My diet was terrible. My fitness was terrible. I ate like crap, and I was kind of getting close to the chubbier side for sure. 9th grade, joined cross country again, so it's kind of do cross countries every other year. So that's what I did. But I really didn't do it that year. I got injured with patella tendonitis or quadricep tendonitis. One of those. We didn't really figure it out, but it was tendonitis. Didn't do cross country that whole year. So I didn't run at all. Did not run. One single race. But I did run the start of the season, just the practices. And I was actually kind of happy that I wasn't running, which is weird because now I miss running completely when I'm injured. December is when I found out about the Louisiana Marathon distances, the road races. And that's when I did my first ever road race. I fixed up my diet, I guess you could say. Made it much more healthier. I changed up just my whole picture of running, my whole thought process. I ended up enjoying it more. And January 17th, 2020. And did terrible. 21:34 was the official time. I know, pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. No, it's really bad. 6:59 per mile pace. I got injured after that, shin splints. Then I did another road race. Mardi Gras Mambo was called. It was a mile. I got a 5:40 or 5:39 something. I don't really remember off the top of my head. And then I got injured with shin splints again. Had to take time off. And then March 7th last year, would be racing this March 7th, but I'm not. But March 7th last year, ran another 5K. I improved by a lot, 1 minute and 14 seconds. I got 20:20 for the road race, then got injured again with shin splints. And then quarantine happened. Started a run training plan. That run training plan ended up getting me injured again, shin splints, and these shin splints were really bad where I couldn't even walk on them. Had to be on the couch for a few days for sure. Then they got better. Then I really just started saying I need to focus on upping my miles up slowly, and that's what I did. I created a training block which had key workouts in them, small workouts, up my miles up slowly. And while I was upping my miles up slowly, I got obsessed with the biking, so I ended up getting a road bike. And so that road bike was my way of keeping up my fitness incredibly during the time off. I rode like 100-mile rides, 125-mile rides. That was max distance, 125. And that was towards the end of the summer. I did duathlons, duathlons in the summer. Then school happened, which I was going to do cross country but didn't because it's overtrained. I overtrained completely. I would do like 4-hour bike rides a day with like 3-hour runs. Like no joke, every single day. And I ended up seeing that as a chore. And I later had to stop because it was just grueling on the body. My body would not absorb any of the calories. Like no joke. It became so lean without any muscle. Because my body's pH levels were so low. The acid in my body just made the food nothing. Literally like empty calories I was consuming. I would bonk on my runs completely. I would not care about nutrition on my runs. Because I just would want to eat and binge after. Every Saturday I ate like 10,000 calories, no joke, and would refeed my body, and it literally helped. My body would just retain everything that it had because it was not receiving any nutrients during that time. And then I felt like I just had to burn it off because I just felt like a hippo. And I did not like that. And once the process repeated itself. Super lean hippo. Alright, that's, guess my analogy. Well, not really an analogy. And then I said I need to fix this. So that's when around October, it lasted about a month of feeling like complete shit. Like, soon realized when brother bought cookies that we need to stop this. Why is this happening? And then we ended up doing and then I took like a week off or so of all exercise because I just needed a break. And then I joined cross country. And that was an awesome experience. I realized that I love racing. I love training up for something without trying to realize that I need to burn this amount of calories or put this amount of distance. And I realized I love training, but I hate the 5K distance. PR was an 18:27. 18:27. So then I was like, I don't like this. So I signed up for a half marathon. A week after the cross-country season, as I took a whole week off of running after the cross-country season. Just to recap, now I did not know anything about a training block. I mean, it was about a month away after this, or maybe a month and a half, but I did not know anything about a training block, anything about fitness, just how to recover. Still a little dull in the training for sure. Then I got a little foot problem, probably from worn down shoes. During overtraining, I put like about 700 miles on my shoes, which I still ran in those. And during the cross country season, during the half marathon training, which injured my foot. So then I took up biking for like a week till it got better. Listened to my body, and then ran the race after a week or so of more training on actually running, and got a 1:32:33 half marathon, which was so awesome. I celebrated with tons of good food, and it was just an amazing experience. I love the half marathon. Now, at this point, I still had no idea about a training block, how to taper, all this stuff. So I just randomly took a week off again after this race and just started running again. I did not know how to really up my miles up the correct way and all that. So as you get to January, prepping up to the Louisiana Marathon, it was actually canceled in December, and I knew that, so it was postponed to March 7th. So I had no idea about 12-week training blocks until I watched Seth James Moore, who taught me all about training blocks, all about how to taper, just a bunch of run things that I learned, and how to do this right now. I learned that right now. So I didn't really have the information I needed to create a training block and all that stuff that I needed. So I ended up running a workout that I did, which was brutal. It got me a PR of 1:30:58 for a half marathon. But that workout destroyed my body, I will say that, because I ran basically on an injury that was not known to me. And I just thought it was tightness, and later on, 4 weeks passed. Ran on the injury, and look where I am now. Injured, if you didn't know, if you're new to the channel, yeah, I'm injured with some form of tendonitis in my hip or something. We thought it was a stress fracture. Not anymore. It's no stress fracture, which is good, but it could be tendonitis, muscle strain, something. It's now preventing me from running the race March 7th, which sucks, obviously. Don't know if I'll crutch the 5K. I always thought about crutching the 5K. But listen to your body, everyone, because if I actually listened to my body, I would be running the race on March 7th, this Sunday. Probably run sub 90 because I would have been training good. So now, ever since Seth James did more videos, I learned how to taper, learn how to write a training block, 12-week training blocks, how long you need to write a training block to overall prepare for a race. The injury, it's kind of shifting places, I'm not going to lie. So I'll keep you all updated with that stuff. And hopefully the MRI results come in again. Double MRI results coming soon. We haven't got the results yet. And so seek happiness, achieve goals, and find glory. See you tomorrow. Peace.